I really want to start a poultry farm, but I don't have any money. I have enough knowledge for keeping the birds. I've read very many books about poultry farming, have been on channels on the internet whereby they have taught me how to keep these birds, but I don't have money. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to start a poultry farm with $0. My name is Jacob, a passionate farmer about poultry keeping. On this channel, we talk about poultry farming in general. So if this is your first time on the channel, I kindly beg you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video. Is it possible to start a poultry farm without money? Yes, it is possible. There are very many types of poultry. We have the chicken, we have the ducks, we have the geese, we have the guinea fowls. In fact, there are very many types of poultry. But in today's video, I'll be talking about the chicken. If you want to start poultry farming but you really don't have any money, this is one advice that I can give you. You start with the local birds, the ones that you're seeing right here in. So these are the local birds. Let me try to zoom in. I think you guys can see them eating the grass. If you don't know, the local birds, these are the indigenous birds in your area. Like for instance, in my area, these are the birds that I've shown you. They are local birds. So you start with them. If you can buy one cock and then 2 hens, that's the start of your poultry project. And if the birds start laying, a hen lays a minimum of 10 eggs. And if you have 2 hens and they all lay, let me say 10 eggs each, it means that after 2 months you will be having 20 chicks. 20 chicks. Then how many will that be after a year? Of course, you may be having over 100 birds. The good thing with these local birds, you can keep them everywhere. You can keep them anywhere. You can keep them in your backyard. They can stay perfectly. You cannot give them feeds because they are used to that kind of life. Dear my subscribers, with poultry farming, don't aim big. Don't think big. Don't think to start it very big. You start with those small things that you have. When you start small, you will be getting the information of raising the birds. You will be getting various knowledge on how you can handle the birds. By the time you'll reach to bring very many birds, you will be having enough knowledge for handling them. Try with those few birds. Start with 2 hens and then 1 cock. Believe me, after a year, you will be having more than 100 birds. Other than staying idle and then thinking of how to start your poultry farm daily. But in this way, you would have started a lifetime journey. I remember someone told me that for you to succeed in poultry farming, you need to take steps. And these steps, you need to move one at a time. There is no way you can succeed in poultry farming with the lift. Of course, you must take the steps. That's why I do encourage you to start your poultry farm today. Even if it is 1 bird, even if it is 2 birds, for as long as you have now started your poultry farm. That's all. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 mile. You cannot move up to 1,000 within a day or 2. Of course, you must take steps. You must move a mile each day. So, by you starting your poultry farm today, you have started your 1,000 miles journey. Like for instance, I will tell you my story of how I started my poultry farm. I started this poultry farm a month ago with the local birds. Very many people have been telling me that local birds, they really grow very slow. They are not good. You must go for layers or the broilers. You know what? When I started this poultry farm, I found out that what all these guys were telling me were false. I found something interesting in the local birds. Let me tell you. Initially, I started with 2 birds. I think some 2 months ago, I bought 2 hens and then 1 cock. I took them to my home. I started rearing these birds for like a month. When I was starting my poultry farm, these birds were actually laying. I brought them here and then they hatched. 1 bird hatched 11 and then 1 hatched 10. But believe me, these chicks are now super big. And I've now separated them from their mothers. Because they are big, they can now stay on their own. Now let's say that you had 50 hens. and they all hatch like 10 chicks each. How many birds will you be having within the shortest period of time? Do the math. Of course, very many birds. That's why I'm saying that you must start with the local birds. And one interesting thing that I found out is that these birds don't take long to grow. It is because that they are not given any feeds at all. Like right now, I'm feeding my birds with maize and then fish meal. You won't believe how these birds are growing so fast. Currently, I do have 10 hens laying and then 6 are brooding. Now let's do a little bit of math. I have 10 hens which are laying, and let's say that each hen hatches 10 chicks, which means out of all these we will be having 100 chicks just within 2 months. Now let's say a year, how many birds will you be having? Of course, very many. That's why I need to change the narrative of people about the local birds. So the only advice that I want to give out today is that you start your poultry farm. It doesn't matter how many birds you start with, but you start your poultry farm today. Even if you buy 2 hens, 1 cock, that's a start. And remember, there will not be any right time for you to start your business. You start it today and you will thank me later. Otherwise, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel, because on this channel you will get anything that you need to know about poultry keeping, anything. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you'll never miss out in case I upload any new video. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.